Pros and cons to early resolution. We're talking about that right now. Hi, I'm Naomi from Gonzalez Law, empowering Californians through legal education. So there's pros and cons to early resolution as opposed to continuing your case all the way to the end. Pro number one, you get a quick resolution. You get to end this and move on with your life. You no longer have to worry about the stress of litigation, whether that's for depositions, hearings, doctor's visits. You don't have to worry if somebody's going to be following you for undercover surveillance. You just get a clean break, fresh start. Pro number two, you get to get the heck out of the work comp system for treatment. Now, I do workers' compensation, but it doesn't mean that I like the system. In fact, the workers' compensation treatment system is extremely flawed. It's very slow. There's a lot of denials. People do not get timely treatment many times, and you don't always get what you want for treatment. The best thing about settlement is you get to take back control of your treatment. You can go to whatever doctor you want. You don't have to ask the insurance company if it's okay, and you can just treat how you want to treat. And pro number three, you get a lump sum of money. Now this is nice because you don't have to wait years and years and years to get your ending lump sum. And if you were to settle via stipulation, those payments would be coming out in payments, not in a lump sum. So it is nice to have everything all at once when you can. Now there are cons to settling early. Con number one, the estimated case value that you settle on might be wrong. The amount that you settle for might be less than what the case is worth, and it also might be less than what your future medical costs will be. And that's because you are settling based on estimates. And the earlier that the case is estimated, the more the estimates can be off. Con number two, you may not get the full estimated case value in your settlement. Now, going back to the way estimates are done, your attorney is going to be estimating very high, or at least giving you a lot of buffer there because they want to make sure that your future medical is taken care of. The defense is going to be estimating down here because, well, they don't like to pay money. And if you do treat in their system, it's going to cost them less because they have deals worked out with the doctors. Normally in a settlement, you guys would meet in the middle. But what might happen if you are more motivated to settle than the defense is, the defense may just say, you know what, we're only willing to pay this much. Let's say they're only willing to pay $5,000 and you were over here at $20,000. Now it's up to you. Instead of meeting at $10,000, you might just, okay, fine, I'm gonna go to $5,000. You know, if that's something that you really, really wanna do. But if that's not something that you want to do, you would just continue with the case and then revisit settlement later on at the appropriate time. Con number three, when you settle an early resolution, you settle out all of your benefits. This includes all your temporary disability benefits, so you will not be getting any checks per month for the time you're off work. And it includes any potential death benefits. Now, this isn't going to be important for most people, but if you have the kind of injury that is life-threatening or can potentially be life-threatening, that's going to be important for you to consider. So let's say that you are initiating settlement negotiations 2 or 3 months into your case. Now, if your case is accepted and your doctor has you off work for up to 2 years, you could be receiving temporary disability benefits. Now, you might tell the defense, yes, I want those 2 years. The defense is going to say, well, you should be kicking rocks because I think the doctor would have released you in about 3 months. So you guys will have a disagreement there. Con number 4, if you are settling with a nominal value and you have no medicals, you are taking a huge risk that your injury is more severe than you know of, and you might settle for a lot less than the injury is worth. So for example, let's say you hurt your knee and now you're feeling a little bit better, you're getting ready, you're thinking I want to settle, but you've never been to the doctor. So you go ahead and settle for $10,000. Now later it starts bothering you a little bit more, so you go to the doctor and you get an MRI. And the MRI shows you have a tear and you need surgery. So now you're in a position where you have to treat privately something that should have been covered under workers' compensation. So you got to be really careful with that if you are going to be settling without a medical report. However, there is another side to that. It might be also the case you are not quite as injured as the defense thinks you are, and you might be able to settle nominally better, but just keep in mind that is a big risk. Now, we've just been talking about these pros and cons for early resolution, compromise, and release. A compromise and release is the only type of settlement available for early resolution. To explore more pros and cons, look at this video right here. If you would like to talk to us about your case, go ahead and text us consult and we'll be very happy to talk to you. If this is being very helpful for you, press like so more people can be empowered. Thank you.